Welcome to the video, where we'll explore the fascinating world of body language and how it can reveal emotional interest, all through the lens of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to maintain inner calm in any situation. But even the most composed individuals can reveal a lot through their body language, which can speak louder than words. Today, we're going to look at 20 indicators of emotional interest and how understanding them can help you navigate both personal and professional interactions. Number 1. The eyes, the window to the soul. Let's start with the most powerful tool in communication, the eyes. A person's eye contact can reveal deep emotional interest. Direct, sustained eye contact usually shows attentiveness and curiosity, while dilated pupils can indicate attraction or heightened interest. However, remember that the Stoic approach is about observing without attaching emotions to what we see. Be aware of these signs, but don't let them dictate your reactions. Number 2. The smile, a subtle yet powerful indicator. A smile can say so much without uttering a word. A genuine smile, often known as a Duchenne smile, involves both the mouth and the eyes. If someone is emotionally interested, they will unconsciously smile more, especially during moments of connection. From a Stoic perspective, a smile is a sign of mutual respect and understanding. It's a subtle way to acknowledge and accept the presence of another. Number 3. Leaning in, the desire for closer connection. When someone leans in toward you, it signals a desire to connect on a deeper level. It's a physical cue that the person is interested in what you're saying and feels emotionally engaged. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of personal space and not to let emotional attachment cloud our judgment. Understanding these signs helps us maintain balance and not overanalyze. Number 4. Mirroring, reflecting emotions. Mirroring is when someone subtly mimics your posture, gestures, or expressions. This often happens subconsciously when they feel a strong connection or interest in you. This behavior reflects a sense of comfort and emotional alignment. As Stoics, we recognize that mirroring can show empathy, but we also remember that emotions are fleeting, and the key is to remain rational and grounded. Number 5. The open posture, a sign of openness. An open posture, where someone's arms and legs are uncrossed, indicates receptiveness and emotional interest. It's an invitation to engage, signaling that they are comfortable and willing to invest in the conversation. In Stoic thought, this reflects virtue, as an open posture suggests a person is willing to embrace truth and understanding. Number 6. The hand gestures, telling the story. Gestures can speak volumes about someone's emotional state. When someone uses expressive hand movements while speaking, they may be emotionally invested in the conversation. Small gestures like touching the face or scratching the back of the neck can suggest nervousness or discomfort. Understanding these cues helps us assess the situation and maintain a calm, rational approach in line with Stoic principles. Number 7. Posture, upright and engaged. How someone carries themselves can tell you a lot about their emotional state. A person who sits or stands upright with their chest open is typically emotionally invested and engaged. Stoicism teaches that we should strive for strong, confident posture, as this reflects internal strength and resilience. Whether or not someone is emotionally invested, maintaining an upright posture shows that we are in control of ourselves. Number 8. Subtle touch, the desire for connection. The way someone touches their own face, arm, or hair can indicate emotional interest. These touches often signal self-soothing behavior when someone feels nervous or excited. When the touch is directed toward you, it can suggest an unconscious desire for connection. As Stoics, we remain calm and non-reactive. understanding that these signals are part of human nature and don't require us to attach emotions to them. Number 9. The feet. Directing attention. Believe it or not, people's feet can reveal a lot about where their emotional interests lie. When someone's feet are pointed toward you, it's a sign of engagement and attention. If their feet are pointed elsewhere, they might be distracted or not as emotionally invested. Stoicism reminds us not to jump to conclusions, but to observe and understand these signals without overthinking them. Number 10. Eye movement. Searching for connection. Subtle shifts in a person's gaze can indicate where their emotional interest lies. If they frequently glance at you or look away shyly, they might be emotionally interested, but hesitant or self-conscious. The Stoic approach encourages us to observe without judgment and to appreciate that these are natural human reactions. Number 11. The speed of movements. Calm versus restless. When someone is emotionally engaged, their movements tend to be more deliberate and controlled. On the other hand, if someone is restless or fidgeting, it might indicate discomfort or disinterest. In Stoicism, we strive to remain composed, recognizing that our actions, whether calm or restless, are reflections of our inner state. By observing others, we can gain insight into their emotional state. Number 12. The voice. Tone and pitch. Changes in voice tone or pitch can also indicate emotional interest. A softer tone or higher pitch often signals nervousness or excitement, while a deeper tone might suggest confidence and control. Stoics focus on clarity and calm in communication, knowing that the tone of voice can influence the emotional atmosphere. Maintaining an even tone helps keep us grounded, regardless of external cues. Number 13. The distance, proximity signals. Interest proximity is another important indicator. If someone is standing or sitting closer to you than is typical, it can indicate interest. Emotional interest often brings people into a closer physical space. However, Stoicism teaches us not to rely too heavily on physical proximity. The focus should remain on how we respond internally, regardless of external factors. Number 14. Blinking, the frequency of blinking. Frequent blinking can be a subconscious indicator of emotional interest or nervousness. When someone feels anxious or excited, their blinking rate may increase. A calm Stoic will not be overly affected by such signals, but will instead use them as opportunities for awareness, recognizing them without judgment. Number 15. The lips, a subtle sign of interest. Someone who is emotionally interested may often purse their lips or touch them lightly while speaking to you. These subtle signals can indicate both attraction and thoughtfulness. In Stoicism, we understand that emotional responses like these are natural, but we focus on maintaining control over our own reactions. Number 16. The breathing, calm or quickened. Changes in breathing patterns can reveal emotional shifts. If someone is interested in what you're saying, their breathing may become slightly quicker, especially during moments of excitement or nervousness. A Stoic observer would note these signals, but remain unaffected by them, focusing instead on staying calm and composed. Number 17. The hands, open versus clenched. The state of a person's hands can also reflect their emotional state. Open hands can suggest openness, while clenched fists may indicate tension or defensiveness. As Stoics, we strive for emotional balance, so we observe these gestures with a sense of detachment and avoid letting them influence our own emotional state. Number 18. The head tilt, a sign of curiosity. When someone tilts their head slightly to the side while listening, it can signal curiosity and interest. This small gesture often indicates that someone is engaged and wants to learn more. A Stoic knows that curiosity is an important virtue, but remains rational and focused on the content of the conversation rather than becoming overly absorbed in the other person's emotional signals. Number 19. Fidgeting, anxiety or interest. Fidgeting often occurs when someone feels anxious or excited. A person who is emotionally engaged might be more likely to fidget in a way that indicates nervousness or excitement. Stoicism teaches that we should acknowledge these behaviors without becoming anxious ourselves. Instead, we should focus on maintaining inner calm. Number 20. The pause, a moment of reflection. Finally, pauses in conversation can indicate emotional engagement. If someone pauses thoughtfully before responding, it can mean they are reflecting on what you said and giving it emotional weight. In Stoic philosophy, we recognize that pauses are a valuable tool for reflection, allowing us to respond with wisdom and mindfulness. Conclusion: understanding without attachment. In this video, we've explored 20 indicators of emotional interest, and we've also seen how Stoicism encourages us to observe and understand these signals without getting caught up in them. Body language can reveal a lot about a person's emotions, but as Stoics, we remember that true wisdom lies in maintaining our composure and not being swayed by fleeting emotions. Instead of reacting, we choose to observe, understand, and respond with rationality and inner strength. Thank you for joining this exploration of body language and emotional interest through the Stoic lens. Remember, the key to mastering our reactions lies in self-awareness and discipline. Stay grounded, stay composed, and until next time,